right. What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Sports Critics. I'm Antoine.
I'm Will to the Bird.
NFL.
Week 1. I'm so happy. This is why I started living again.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Been waiting for this all year. NFL Week 1 is done. It's done. It was a good week. Was it? Did you think it was a good week 1?
it was a good week 1.
Week 1
but,
always good.
Yeah, but it's just like, everybody team going to the Super Bowl. So you know how I go.
No, but we're going to talk about this later, but who was the pretenders and who was the contenders? Like, because there's some teams that you thought was going to be competitive, or you thought it was going to be, okay, this is the team to beat, and they didn't really look like that.
It's a few of them.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. And there were some teams that were like, well, we didn't know. They kind of surprised us.
Right. Or some teams that's real shitty and they won, and we like, oh, yeah. By week 5, they'll still be shitty again.
Yeah.
But they won. So
Right. Okay, so look, man, I'm going to just start off on some stories that I want to talk about. Well, things that was trending or whatever before this season started. My first topic of the day is Baker Mayfield came up short. I wrote some notes. Yeah, I put Baker Mayfield came up short.
that's his revenge game.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well. Okay, so I got a couple highlights, though. But you know what? Look, I ain't finna sit here and just talk about Baker like saying he was trash or nothing. He didn't play that bad, so I got some highlights that made him look kind of bad. But I ain't want to try to do that, but he came back strong at the end of the game.
Yeah, they woke up.
The first 3 quarters, though, it was kind of like, but you can say it's a new team. He's trying to get used to it. He came there late. They're going to give him excuses, right?
Yeah.
So.
We're going to give him some, too.
Yeah. But you know what? Also, I want to say, like this player, well, he didn't catch it, but Jacoby Brissett, they let him earn the ball out a little bit. You know?
Did it?
But it's clear to me. See that play right there? Yeah. I saw that. I was like, yeah, this it's looking like a rough start. It looking like a rough start for Baker. So this play right here. Oh shit! What? And that was his fault all the way. Like, what was you looking at? Something
Popcorn.
But no. What I was gonna say is, it's clear to me that Cleveland gonna be all right because now I'm seeing they got Brissett throwing underneath, and Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb is in prime form. Like they still running like some beasts.
Did Gordon have a good game?
Who's that?
Cooper. Cooper. My bad.
Who?
Amari Cooper. That's where he at.
Oh! I didn't see. But they didn't throw that much. They did more running.
Okay.
But they did throw some, and he was, like I said, he aired out a little bit. It kept everything pretty much underneath. But like this, you know what I'm saying? They got look at that boy running.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was led with Kareem Hunt. So they're gonna be all right if they stay to their game plan. But watching this game, I'm looking like. So watching this game, I'm looking like, what's his name? This dude.
Baker.
Shaking Baker.
Nope.
He got off to a rough start. But like I said,
open.
he did come on in the third quarter and start and put his team back into the game or whatever. But that's to me saying like, okay, I don't know if that's good enough for them, but for the people that want to, he got flagged for that.
That's a bad call.
What was the flag?
Roughing the passer.
Because he fell on him.
Bad call.
Wow. See that.
Didn't matter.
Still
got him.
Cut that dude in half. So anyway, my whole thing is I feel like Baker is cool, but they're gonna be average. So they can stop that old going to the playoff shit. I don't know what the fuck they talking about there. They can cut that out.
Well, no, they weren't finna beat Tampa no way in that division.
Yeah. We're going to talk about that because we're going to talk about that Dallas and Tampa, whatever. But as of right now, Baker came up short. Like I said, he did put his team back into the game in the fourth quarter. And let's see if I get some of that. Because I thought that game was over. Remember we was talking about the score? Like, oh, yeah, his game, that shit is over. But he scored he scored twice late, put his team back into the game, and they even hit their field goal last minute. And what happened was Cleveland came back for that last drive
and kicked
their field goal.
Yeah.
So Cleveland just was better than him, but he didn't do bad. But I don't like people like I hate people like Skip, so I kind of like happy that he didn't win, but I'm not a hater.
You're not gonna bash him for it, cause
right, I'm not a hater.
Right.
So if he would have won, I would congratulate him. But it's just seeing the way they played, they'll be kind of competitive, but they're not gonna be special, So let's just be real. So I mean, I give him props for being competitive, though.
Right.
Let's see here. See if I got those last. Right, I think he ran one in. So
I believe so.
Right, so cool. I mean, Jacoby Brissett he playing like a backup QB. Like he ain't playing bad,
right?
But he ain't lighting it up. So I'm thinking like when Deshaun Watson get back, they gonna be real nice.
Be a problem yeah.
Because they running they run is on point. Look how this dude running.
So he got 11 weeks. So as long as they win like 6 games out of 11, they be all right.
Look at that.
Dang.
They run it just on point, man. That's gonna keep them in their game. But yeah, Baker came up short. What's your last thoughts on Baker, man?
I don't like him.
I said Carolina gonna be like 8-8 or 8-9.
I actually liked him when he came out of college, but he just a diva too much, man.
Well, yeah, I mean,
can't stand diva quarterbacks.
What makes him a diva to you?
Always crying. Just play ball. Shut up and play. They didn't like you. They didn't think you was good. They moved on. Stop trying to use everything as that's motivation. Oh, that's motivation. Oh, it's motivation.
Is that the media or is that him?
It's always him.
Okay.
He always wants some attention. I swear. He never got hugged. He's a little kid or something.
What? No. He probably got too much attention. See, sometimes people get too much attention and they don't know how to act when they
don't get it.
Right. And then that's when they be like, well, you don't care about me. I mean,
we didn't say we didn't care about you. We just don't care about what you're doing.
Yeah. So my final thoughts on Baker. They're gonna be okay. He's better than Sam Darnold. I give him that. Sam Darnold was just trash. And so you got you an okay QB. North Carolina. I hope you okay with being mediocre, and that's what you got. You know, so don't be like, oh, he's gonna do this, gonna do that. Nah, mediocre. Just be glad you don't suck.
Right.
How about that? Because I know you probably say, well, Dallas suck. Yeah, they do. I'm not finna sit here and say they don't. And we're gonna talk about that later. All right, so that's we're gonna move on to a better quarterback that should have went. As a matter of fact, they went in the same draft, didn't they?
Who?
Lamar Jackson and Baker.
Was that? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure because he went in the last.
He was the last pick of the first round.
And Baker was their first pick, right?
Right.
Yeah, that was some bull crap.
He moved up. They moved up to get him at the last.
No,
place.
they traded back in to get that last pick.
Yeah,
they had already. No, but they already made a pick.
Right.
And they traded somebody
to get that last
second round pick to get that last pick.
Right.
Where they made it look like that nobody was going to pick Lamar or whatever. I didn't like that.
We knew he was going.
It's still though, why he gotta be the Kmart? Why he gotta be the bargain bin guy? You know what I'm saying?
They just wanted him to fill out special. They like still a first round pick.
No, they didn't want to use their first round on him. That's why they traded to get that last pick. It's almost like I can get something for cheap, so I'm gonna let it just sit there until nobody else wants it, so that I can get it for cheaper. You know what I'm saying? That's a little disrespectful to me, but hey, I guess they didn't know, right? How you didn't know? Because he had an amazing college career.
Yeah, he's the youngest Heisman winner ever.
All right, so yeah, we talking about Lamar Jackson now, man. He had a great day. Lamar had a great day, man.
200 yards. Was it 2 touchdowns or 3?
It was 3 touchdowns. I think he had over 300 yards because
I know he had over 200 yards passing. I don't think he had 3.
It don't matter though because he didn't run. He didn't run that much, but every time he ran, it was some dope shit.
Right.
So let me see if I can get that one catch.
And he's betting on himself, which is kind of cool.
Well, we're gonna talk about that little contract thing. So Some people say
Jackson looking deep for Duvernay, and he makes it.
look at that shit, dude. Who said Lamar can't throw?
I don't know. It ain't me.
I know it, but remember that was the narrative. That was Lamar, he can run, but he can't throw.
Right. He
You
ain't
know,
nothing but a running back.
Man, come on, bro. That dude got a sweet pass.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, he dropped them mug in a bucket too. That was only one of them. I have another. But yeah. And we can talk about that contract stuff, man, because he did not. I think this the other one. Hold on. Check this. No, wait. Is this the one? No, I think this the one.
Ooh.
No, this is the one you ran.
Ooh.
But I mean, you gonna get anybody else would have been stopped right there. He got the first down.
Can't stop him.
No, this the play.
It's so hard to tackle.
So I'm looking for that bomb he threw. But I think it's somewhere around here. But this might be it. Well, there's so many highlights. So anyway.
I should have drafted that nigga.
All right, let's talk about that contract. So, I guess they was offering him whatever, couple hundred. I mean, what like the 230? Was it 3? It was 3 something, but it was all bull crap because guess what?
It was 160 guaranteed.
Right,
For 6
that's
years.
all they wanted to give him was the guaranteed.
Right.
So he said, "I want my whole thing guaranteed." I think remember how Dak was kind of saying that I'm willing to take less money and less years for all guaranteed.
All guaranteed.
Instead of this, because they do that. That's how they get. That's how they get over.
Yep.
They say, "I'll give you $400 million with 120 guaranteed," and
all you
you
get
know,
120.
once you get that 120,
That's it.
they gonna be also BS. Either they gonna be talking about some restructure, or they gonna be talking about some, "Oh, he ain't good no more. We got to get rid of him." You know,
Right.
because they can cut you after you hit that guarantee mark.
Yeah, because you got your guaranteed money.
Right, and so he just said, "Look, I mean, I want mine all guaranteed because that's what Deshaun got." And I'm feeling like right now,
Stepped up.
I feel like right now, Lamar is in there. He's top 5 anyway, but he's right under. You got Patrick Mahomes, like he's right in there.
Yeah, he in that top
discussion.
tier.
They're at the very top tier. So I say, what's other than they didn't want him for the long term, I don't see why you wouldn't give it to him.
Right.
That at least the same what you gave Deshaun, at least the 230.
As long as he win a playoff game or two, then they gonna pay him.
And that was the thing. Since Deshaun got it, that's why he can. That's his leverage. Somebody already got it. I ain't the first one to do it.
Exactly.
But I believe what they might do is they let him play this year, and then they're gonna franchise tag him next year.
Still put him a nice amount of money.
That dude, but
That puts you at
what's the franchise tag?
shit. He at
He's
least
like
at
22
38.
or something.
No, he'd be like at 38.
No, because it's.
Franchise taggers, you got to be within the top 5.
I know it's the top money that you make, but what people don't understand is a quarterback can't get over 20-something, like 22 a year, and that's because, listen, the money they be counting the signing bonus and all that other stuff. Your cap, the cap is only 100-something. Think if you got 40, you can't get 40% of the cap.
Yeah.
One person, one player. So that money said when they say, "Oh, he making 48 this year,"
Right.
they counting the signing bonus and other stuff.
Okay. That makes
They
sense.
not counting his year's salary.
Right.
So his year's salary can't be over like 25 or something, or 26. You know what I'm saying?
Still good money.
Okay, whatever. But I mean, you asking for, I'm asking for a top quarterback money. I'm asking for one of the best players in the league money, which I am. Why can't I get that?
He'll get it.
Well, I'm just saying I'm blaming the Ravens for not getting it done.
Right.
Opposed saying he ain't doing, you know what I'm saying, like, or because he fired his agent, I guess, and he his own agent.
Yeah.
He might be starting something. I mean, don't be surprised if this work out for him. Don't be surprised if you see more people going
Firing
that route
agents.
and just doing it and negotiating their own. See, they think that all these athletes just dumb-ass dudes that can't read.
Right.
You know, and it get to a point, now it's getting to a point where a lot of these dudes, they not dumb. They actually shrewd businessmen.
That's what A-Rod did when he got that $300 million from the Yankees.
Uh-huh.
The Yankees is like, A-Rod, what the fuck? He told my man, y'all ain't said nothing to me. So we talk to your agent all the time. He's like, fuck him, I'm fired.
Yeah.
And he signed $300 million himself.
Hey, right. Well, I think he got that one more. He got one more bomb to throw. I think this might be it.
Lamar Jackson steps back, steps up.
I know that ain't it. He played a good ass.
He was
game,
on.
bro.
I know it's the Jets, but he was
Jets
on.
suck as usual.
Yeah.
I'm looking for that bomb. Here we go.
J-E-T, Jets. There we go.
It's
What the who else nice?
bro. I forgot I had some sound effects in this.
From downtown.
Where
Got
the
that?
hell is my damn? Okay, sorry. All right.
Excellent.
Anyway, is that what I'm saying?
Was that Wayne's World?
No, that's Military.
Little Ted.
Bruh.
Anyway, that was a good ass. That was a beautiful ass bomb.
Yeah.
So anyway, back what I was saying. That was the more I think he did right by not taking what he didn't want.
Right.
But I got the feeling it's gonna be some snake shit going on with Baltimore, and I hate to him to be stuck with the franchise tag. I really want him to be able to be a free agent after this season.
No.
I know, but that's what I'm saying is if you bet on yourself, be a free agent because another team will be like, hey, we'll go ahead and do that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what he kind of hoping for. But I feel like they always pull some snake shit and they'll try to lock you up.
So it's a franchise tag, then it's a super franchise
I
tag.
I know. They can lock him up for two more years.
Yeah, they can do that for 2
BS.
years. He still get paid.
And then if you pull some Le'Veon Bell, it's gonna be he's selfish. Yeah. He don't want to do this. You know, and when he come back, he's probably not gonna be good. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I was like. I really hope that Baltimore just let him go. Like if they don't want him, or if they gonna be on some BS next year, let him go because somebody gonna give him that fully guaranteed contract.
Right. But they won't because that'd be crazy as hell because he's going to be an elite quarterback for her on out. So
I know that's what I'm saying. Right. So, but like, why? It's almost like, why the fuck y'all not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck y'all not gonna take a chance on him? Why y'all gonna let him go? But that's on them, man.
if he want to show what he worth, then let him do it. He going to get it regardless.
Hey, Lamar looked great. Lamar looked great, on point. I hope he get his money. We'll see what's going to happen at the end at next season.
He'll get his money.
All right.
He's an MVP already.
Let's talk about the most important game of the day.
Which one was it?
Dallas. Okay, first and foremost,
You know what
I wrote in my notes?
You're right. You know why that game was important? Because there was no bullshit with that one. You could find it, and it was all playing on one fucking network at the right time.
Yeah.
Where everybody got home. So you're right.
Yeah, because we was upset because we couldn't get no fucking.
Couldn't watch no games we
couldn't
wanted
get
to
no
watch.
highlights. They wasn't doing no game breaks, and they didn't do the game breaks to the second half.
Second half.
Like, and it was all stuff happening.
The first half.
Yeah, looking like why we ain't seeing some of this, dude. But yeah. So, I got a perfect meme for the way I feel about this season for the Dallas Cowboys.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Boy.
Real talk. Okay, I wrote down in my notes. I said Dallas was a disaster. That's what I wrote in my notes.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a disaster for Dallas. So starting off the game, man, I thought Dallas was gonna be okay.
That defense showed up.
Yeah, they did. And look, and wasn't able to run too bad.
No, first he was good.
He didn't run too bad, but guess what? The offensive line wasn't giving them no holes to work with after a while.
Yeah, they got tired.
Not just that, but we lost a starting offensive lineman. Like we always lose a start. I'm telling you, every game opener, we always lose our major pieces. We always lose a starting offensive lineman. I don't know why those guys get hurt so much.
Part of the game.
Remember,
300
offensive
pounds.
linemen used to be like the most sturdy dudes. Like they never used to get hurt. They used to play for 20 years.
Yeah.
These dudes get hurt all the time now, man.
Ain't no Orlando Pace walking out that door.
So first we lost starting offensive lineman. All right. And then that I started noticing the run game was just like disappearing like every snap. I was like, okay, the run game is getting worse every snap. And then
Play caller. Remember they kept doing all trying to trick plays at first?
I don't even know where the hell that
What
came
the fuck
from.
was that? Hey, we're gonna do a lot of trickery, all right? We're gonna show them.
And then the receiving
Ain't that good.
ain't that good.
Everybody hurt.
Oh, this is exactly what you talking about right here. This shit, like, what is this? Like, what are y'all doing? Hold on, look at this.
I'm trying to show y'all we're a multiple trick pony.
Whoop. None of that stuff worked, man.
I'm trying to think
that
why
wasn't
CeeDee
even
Lamb,
the way he's supposed to went. Like,
why he threw it to him anyway. He was already fucked. Like,
I mean,
I don't know.
Hold on, let's look at that play again.
CeeDee Lamb should have took that damn tackle. He almost caused a
So
fumble.
look, it was a fake toss. It's supposed to go. See, they didn't get it. He was already in the backfield.
Right.
Let me see.
He sniffed that out.
He was in the backfield where he shouldn't have been. So it was gonna go where they wasn't planning for him to be. So they was gonna go. So he faked it to
Ezekiel Elliott. Handed it to
So it
CeeDee
was
Lamb.
going. So he actually handed CeeDee Lamb. So what's name was gonna do the end around behind him.
All right.
Pollard was gonna do the end around, and he was gonna. So that was how the play was designed. He was gonna hand it to Pollard, and he was gonna run around right this way
Yeah, with Dak blocking, huh?
with Dak and Zeke blocking. So let's see what went wrong. So so first off, he couldn't get behind him, and he already was in for the tackle. I don't know who player that was. He was already in for the tackle.
Right.
And then Pollard, he kind of tossed it up. So Pollard had to jump up and catch it. And he couldn't get behind him because he went back too far. So he had to go. So he had to change direction. And at least he got it back about 5 yards on it.
Yeah, he lost 6.
Either way it goes,
12.
it wasn't a good play. It didn't work.
Let's leave the trickery out for the college kids. That's the NFL.
That was the only good catch of the game. This catch right here. First off, we knew. So I was like, okay, we good. So CeeDee Lamb caught that one. So first off, let's talk about how Dallas knew that we didn't have the receivers that we needed. You know, so that's Noah Brown. Noah Brown ain't bad,
right,
but he's not a every down receiver. So CeeDee Lamb, we made him a number one. And when I saw this game, it was clear to me that he's
a slot,
a number 2 or a slot because he can play, but his attributes is better shown when you got a number 1 to get more attention.
right.
He's not the guy that gets all the attention and still make a play. I mean, I ain't gonna say he's not, but he's not there yet.
He's not like old boy in Cincinnati.
Chase?
Yeah.
No, I would say not.
No.
I mean,
we
and
know
also,
he's getting the ball.
it's also the thing is when you got a number 2, a good solid number 2, they need attention too. So you can get open or whatever. But if you the only good receiver on the team, they're gonna be on you like flies on shit.
Agreed.
So can you still make a play? And he's not ready for that.
No.
You know? I mean, I know I'm not overreacting, but I mean, I just don't think so. But yeah, and not to just talk about Dallas, we could talk about Buccaneers. They didn't look great, but Dallas looked so bad. It made up for all their mistakes. Their defense looked okay.
Yeah, but it's week 1, so don't
know,
nobody practicing preseason no more.
I know, but
So,
my whole thing is Buccaneers, if they would have played against a better team, they would have lost.
Yeah.
KC would have destroyed their ass.
I think
right
Godwin done again.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Godwin got hurt.
They actually the only.
But I mean, they got Julio Jones. I mean, he's a solid number 2.
He looks so damn fat and slow out there for real.
You thought so?
Hell yeah.
You don't think Julio Jones is still a solid number 2?
Nah, he a good number 3 now, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I thought he did all right. He still caught that one pass. He said he looked fat and slow. I'm so bad. You know the real story was fucking Leonard Fournette.
Yeah, how many yards he had? 100 what?
Like 140.
Woo.
All on the ground. It wasn't even a lot of passes.
This
It
the
was
motherfucker
all
that's
on the
bitching
ground.
about coming back to camp heavy and shit.
Well, he came lighter this year, so
They made him work out in the offseason. They
well,
said
I
he
mean,
was
the
fat.
thing is, it looked like he taking it serious. Like he wasn't taking it serious or something at first, and now he just like, okay, I'm gonna, cause he running, dog. He looking great.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm looking at him like this dude is beasting out here, and I'm looking like, okay, they gonna have to lean on their running game. So maybe Leonard Fournette can have that breakout year where he can be the solid number one running back or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, Brady looked cool, but he didn't look spectacular.
Nah.
He made some throws he should have made.
The interception he threw was on him though. That was bad.
Yeah. He said it was my fault.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I did see that.
He looked cool, but he was I mean, he didn't look spectacular. So a better team would have beat their ass. But it was just Dallas was just trash. Dallas, they couldn't, and we ain't talk about the elephant in the room. Dak was missing, throwing some bad passes behind people. He had some good passes, some bad passes.
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, breaking news, Dak hurt his hand.
Yeah, that kind of fucked me
He
up. I
broke
woke
his
up
thumb.
like
So he broke his thumb. And
his left hand, all right.
his throwing hand.
What?
You didn't see that?
I
'Cause
didn't
it was
see
after
it.
he threw the pass, dude jammed his thumb or whatever.
Oh,
And they took an x-ray and his thumb broke.
oh, Dallas fans.
And yeah, and I'm looking like shit. So he broke his thumb, and this thing before that, his passing didn't look great. Like he was off the target. Look, okay, so it was clear he didn't have no receivers to throw to. We missed Amari Cooper like a motherfucker. He didn't have that many receivers to throw to, and they couldn't get open, and then they couldn't even adjust to the balls he was throwing. A good receiver would have caught a lot of those passes, even because they wasn't so bad that you couldn't catch it. Because some of those balls were thrown in a position where you can't be intercepted, but a good receiver will have to move and adjust to it. So it was on the receiver on some of those missed passes. And I was like, okay, but we don't have the receivers.
Right.
We don't have the receivers that can make adjustments and that can catch in certain scenarios or whatever. And it was clear that CeeDee Lamb is not the guy. He's good, but he's not the guy.
The guy.
You know? So I was like,
y'all can make a phone call or two. I got 2 people y'all can call right now.
ODB?
Hell no.
Who else? Ain't nobody else out there.
T.O. and Dez Bryant.
I'll take T.O. right now.
Call
Hey,
both
look,
of
I
them
make it so
motherfuckers.
bad, T.O. will come and suit up right now.
Yeah, he
Keep
would.
on talking about he want to play.
Yeah.
I'll take T.O. right now.
T.O. put that motherfucker helmet on.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you like this: they are hated. They talk so bad about it. But guess what? That would get so many ratings.
Sell tickets like a mother.
That'd
T.O.
get so many, and then make it
Back.
so bad. What they would hate? What they would really hate?
He'd be successful.
He alright, then he'll still be playing good. They'll hate that. He about what, 44? No, he a little older than that. He like 45.
I don't know how he is. I said we. Sorry.
But I mean, shit, Tom
Dallas
Brady, he's
needs
same
him.
age Tom Brady. They praise Tom Brady for being old and being playing
Right.
out there. But he already went to the Hall of Fame. You got to unretire. You can do that. That's how it works.
I don't know.
I believe you got to unretire. But I mean, I guess you still in the Hall of I don't know how it works.
No, you still they can't take a Hall of Fame from you.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, yeah, Dallas was a disaster, man. And I'm saying it already. I'm saying it right now. The season's over for Dallas.
Yeah.
Season's over for Dallas because now we got Cooper Rush in there. We don't have a backup quarterback. We don't have a receiver. We don't have a game plan.
Garoppolo.
Defense didn't look bad.
But they got tired and unmotivated at this side of offense
Well,
not
yeah, I
doing
mean,
shit.
right.
But you
Not
would, though.
unmotivated because you got to be out there so much.
Yeah.
When your offense do 3 and out and you back out there, you like, you know what I'm saying? You're not just unmotivated, you're
I gotta
tired.
chase these motherfuckers again.
Yeah.
Shit.
So Yeah, Dallas season is overdue, and I just hope to salvage it to get maybe we can be 8-8, 7-7. We'll be 7-10. I hope we at least get 7-10.
Is it time to address the real issue?
What's the real
issue? Are y'all ready to accept it?
Already addressed
I'm talking about the
everything.
real issue.
What?
Dak ain't y'all guy.
You know what, man? I'm gonna see if I got a meme for that. I woke up and I saw his shit was broke, and it was like, but I started thinking maybe we ought to look in another direction.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I think they should go ahead and get Cam. Remember, we had this discussion before off air. Cam, you say, oh, Cam. One, Cam better Cooper Rush. Two,
True.
Cam ain't in the system, don't know it. But guess what? If you run the ball, run, three-headed monster. Cam, Pollard, Zeke. Healthy dose of Cam, Pollard, Zeke.
Yep.
Little throwing is possible.
Who y'all tight end?
Dalton Schultz. Yeah. Something underneath to Dalton Schultz every other third down. And Cam, Pollard, Zeke. Cam, Pollard, Zeke underneath. Cam, Pollard, Zeke underneath.
And
we can
CD
squeak,
Lamb.
and with that defense, we can squeak out some wins.
Put CD Lamb in the slot. I don't care if he is your number one. Put him in the slot. He's not no outside.
We got to put him in the outside.
He's too fucking little, man.
We got to put him in the outside. We bet on it.
Ain't like Antonio Smith, what's his name? No, God, what's his name?
Who we talking about?
Steve Smith. Steve Smith was a little receiver, but he can still put it outside.
He was stocky though.
Yeah, that ain't
You
CD
couldn't
Lamb.
punk Steve Smith.
Huh?
I said you couldn't punk Steve Smith.
That's what I'm saying.
He was
that
just
ain't CD
He
Lamb.
was short, but he was stocky as shit.
Put that motherfucker in the slot. It is what it is.
Yeah, but we ain't got nobody for the outside. He already been training for the outside.
Practice squad. Get somebody.
Hey man, get T.O. and Cam.
Bryant.
No.
Fuck it. Call Randy Moss.
Get T.O. and Cam Newton. And those are two people that the league like kind of done with or whatever. They've been blackballed, both of them.
Right.
But I feel like you can't get no worse. And the seasons we be having, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, we'll be having all these high hopes, and we'll have the worst season.
Who y'all play next week?
I forgot.
Oh, I think it's Philly.
I gotta look. It don't matter.
I think it's Philly.
It don't matter unless it's the Jacksonville, which I'm thinking like maybe we might not even better beat them.
Right.
Unless it's Jacksonville or the Detroit Lions or the Jets. That's like the only team I think we can beat right now. And I don't even know that because the D Swift looking great.
You talking about Detroit? I mean, they still put up 35 last night, so I don't know what the fuck.
I know. Might have to take them off the list.
Right.
We can beat the Jets. I know that.
I don't know, Flacco. Flacco might be like, that was just rewind. I'm ready now. Shit. Maybe they had 9/11 on their mind. I don't know.
Man, dude, I don't know what to say. So, Dallas season's over. Any final thoughts on that, man?
I'm loving it. You know me.
Shut up. Hey, it's teams that should have won and lost. I want to address that. Green Bay, San Francisco, and I'm not no hater. I'm not saying, your team lost, so I'm happy. I don't care about your team. I care about my team.
Tennessee, that was ugly.
But my thing is that just a week one?
Yeah, just kinks. Yeah, you know Giants ain't gonna do shit. You already know that.
I know, but I'm saying those teams losing.
And you know Pittsburgh ain't gonna do shit either. They got Mitch Trubisky.
Right. I believe that too. Well, I mean, we got the team. We got those lucky teams, or the teams that just week one lucky because the other team was rusty.
Right.
But what about the teams who lost? Are they falling off, or
No,
they just
Cincinnati's fine.
Cincinnati,
Tennessee's
San
gonna be
Francisco,
okay.
Tennessee,
Frisco in the wrong division.
and what's the other one? Oh, Green Bay.
I don't know if we gonna be okay.
Tell me about them. Talk about them.
We need same thing with Dallas, except the quarterback issue. We need some receivers, and it's shown.
Listen,
because we had both our running backs out there too much, Dillon and Jones. And you playing it like that, they're gonna stack the box. It's gonna be hard work.
yeah, at least y'all didn't lose y'all damn starting quarterback. And
Nah.
if y'all did, y'all still got a good backup to go to that y'all been grooming. We don't have that.
That's true. We do
We got
have
a
Jordan
dude named
Love.
Cooper Rush. Hey, look, you should saw how he came out there. He came out there like your boy in long and short. And he messing up. That's on him. It's my time now, baby. Hey, he came out there throwing all pass. He had all energy, dog.
Okay, with that. Woo! It's time to go.
Dorsey ate that
Y'all
popcorn.
Come back on 3. Ready? 1,
Man.
2.
Okay, so are we gonna in agreement that those teams are actually cool? It ain't. Should we push the panic button?
No, not yet. Who else lost? That's a key fucking loss.
Oh,
Oh, what about the Colts?
Should we push the panic button on a lot of these teams? is that going to be an issue for Green Bay? The Colts wasn't supposed to be good anyway, so
They got
I'm talking about teams that should be in good.
they got
and
Matty
lost.
Ice.
And they didn't look great, but I'm gonna tell you this: San Francisco. It was raining like a mug, so it was raining. It was cold. It
Man,
was.
that's like 2 bombs fighting though. Like really? Like,
You talking about
Frisco and the Birds.
You call that 2 bum fights? You call
Yeah.
it Frisco bums?
Yes. Man,
Okay,
my hate
this
around
guy.
the NFC is strong. Dallas, Frisco, all up in the same boat. Fuck the Birds too. They just got a quarterback that came from college I like. Mr. Ohio State Buckeye.
I don't know, man, but
If you betting on Green Bay next week, we play Sunday night.
hey, some people push the panic button. It's time to panic. But no, I would say Green Bay. I think I'm a little worried there. And now I'm not trying to hate or nothing. I'll just say I'm a little worried because they didn't look good. They didn't look like they was gelling. They look frustrated, but I've seen this before. He came back from this before.
Right.
Your boy Aaron Rodgers looked frustrated.
That's what we do. We ain't
and
worried
it
about
looked
it.
great. But right, they well coached. They have a good what they call that atmosphere.
Yeah, a good system.
Right, so looks like they might bounce back.
Yeah, we gonna
San
beat the Birds
Francisco, I wouldn't push the panic button, but I'm not 100%, sold. But this is the thing. The story is they talking about Trey Lance. Trey Lance didn't look bad. I'm looking like, yeah, you can't throw in that weather, and he didn't look bad. So
It was wet as fuck. Who was at home?
I think
Birds?
it was San Fran. No, I think it was the Bears because it was
Birds
raining
at
here.
home? Okay.
It was just raining pretty bad, and the wind was blowing real hard. It's
Classic football weather.
right. You had to keep it on the ground. It just wasn't a good game. But I wouldn't say, okay, this team is done.
Right.
This guy, he made the wrong decision because they keep making that the narrative. If they were smart, I would have got rid of Garoppolo, so it wouldn't be no go back to this guy. Because I'm hearing from all the
Oh, they ready.
I'm hearing from a lot of the coaches or whatnot. Well, you should have kept Garoppolo. He just took you to the Super Bowl. I'm looking like, man, look, he made this plan. He want to go through with his plan.
Trent Difford went to Super Bowl, okay?
I know exactly, and I'm looking like, no, I would just got rid of Garoppolo so it wouldn't been all this talk.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
But the team don't have faith. That shows you what the team is right there. They willing to restructure the contract to keep him just in case. Just keep him in
Right,
their back pocket.
and that was probably against the coach's wishes, which would have made me mad. Like, this is my team. I got the guy I want. We can make the stuff happen with the guy I want. I didn't want that guy. He couldn't make the stuff happen that I wanted. Yeah. We won in spite of him, and now I got the guy I want, so now we're going to take it to the next level.
But you know the saying, though, when you're a head coach, you can't get fired until you get your quarterback. And that's his quarterback.
Well, he going to get either going to get a promotion or get fired.
You can't get fired until you get your guy.
So, anyway, on the other scale, what is now out of the week one, what's the best team in the NFL to you right now? Out of all the games we saw in week one.
Buffalo.
I agree with you, sir. I was going to say that too. It's either them though or KC though. KC look hot.
It's gonna be an interesting championship game.
Yes, they both look strong.
Please,
man.
football guys, no injuries, no key injuries.
I know both of them look strong.
Because that motherfucker Patrick Mahomes, I ain't a fan of them.
The 5 touchdowns.
That motherfucker threw to people that we didn't know
and
their
I
name.
really want to hear what Skip got to say. Thompson, Patrick Mahomes gonna be a little exposed.
What's his name? I don't know. What's his name? I don't know. Who is that? I'm finna pick him up though.
Hey, they good.
Yeah.
They offense is not made to cater for one person anyway.
That's just Andy Reid cheating ass.
Anyway, so look, I'm gonna give you my thoughts on both of those teams real quick. Buffalo, I thought was good, but I thought they wasn't championship ready.
Right.
I think they finally got over that hump.
Yeah, then they got Von Miller and some other key players too.
Man, they defense and offense.
Dog.
And your boy Josh Allen playing like a beast right now. He looking good throwing and running.
You got to remember too, Odell Beckham is coming back. We just don't know where he's going yet.
I know.
And it's a strong case he going up there.
Hey, Jerry, you get your damn pocketbook out. You go over there and you make him a deal. We need something. I'll take an injured ODB right now. I'll take an injured ODB.
No.
I'll take Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown's still out there.
No, he ain't.
Where he at? Hey, you said yourself that's on hidden.
Yeah, it is. But that's what I'm saying. He don't need football no more. That's all hidden.
Perform. No, I ain't hitting that.
Hey man, you make it to Coachella,
He
dog.
can do a
You good.
halftime performance. My neighbor fella, I'm hungry. What does that mean, actually? He had to be high when he wrote that.
Yeah, he was.
But anyway.
CTE, a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'll say Buffalo right now is either Buffalo, Chiefs. I said Chiefs. But the Chiefs, man, that's a strong second place.
See, the whole thing about the Chiefs is the problem with them is they in the wrong division also. That division ain't easy at all. So they going to end up limping to the playoffs.
Who, Chiefs?
Fuck yeah.
No, I think they're going to
think that division easy?
No. I don't think that division easy, but I think they the best ones in that division.
I'm not okay. Even if you're best one, you still got to take some lumps. Look at
they gonna get about 4 losses, and they gonna go in there with 13-4.
Look at that division. Then look what the Buffalo got to deal with.
Peasy.
Look what Buffalo got to deal with. New England, trash. Miami, they could beat them. And fucking is it the Jets?
Yeah.
It's the Jets.
Well, no, that means they gonna win their division.
They finna ice skate right through that shit.
Okay, they can. Chiefs look like they better than the Chargers. Chargers look good. The Chiefs look better. They also look better than San Francisco. I'm sorry, they ain't the same. They also look better than the Raiders. The Raiders look good, and we haven't seen Buffalo yet. I mean, Denver yet. Sorry, we haven't seen Denver yet. But
Denver gonna win by 20.
Okay, we haven't seen Denver yet, but I don't think that they better than the Chiefs by a long.
I'm not saying they are,
margin.
but what I'm saying is the Chiefs component, the Chiefs division versus the Buffalo division is way harder. So that means they're going to have to put up more energy and more work to win a division.
Who the
Chiefs compared to what Buffalo got going.
But okay, look, I think they're going to win the division, and I think they'll have 4 to 5 losses, and they might lose one to Denver and might lose one to, but they still going to win. They still going to win. Yeah. So I feel like it's going to be the Chiefs and Buffalo in the championship game, and not sure who's going to take that, but I feel like whoever win that is going to win the Super Bowl because the NFC right now, none of them is really like running away with it.
It depends because Washington can get hot. We've seen what Tampa can do.
Right.
And
looking at what I saw, nobody in NFC looked like they strong enough to beat any of those teams. Like
I get that too, but then shit, is the Rams done? We can't just count them out with a one fucking loss. I don't like them either, but shit.
Yeah, I don't see it either. No. Is that your argument? The Rams, they look like trash.
That's championship hangover.
Show me somebody. Give me somebody in the NFC that look like they can stand up to the Chiefs or Buffalo.
Maybe Tampa.
No, I saw what I saw. Tampa didn't look good. If they was playing Chiefs or Buffalo, they would have got their ass whooped, sent home.
I don't know. I gotta look at Philly, man. I don't know.
Philly looked good, but not that good. They defense must be suspect because they showed let Detroit come back into the game. I was like, they gonna lose that?
Right. I just wouldn't go away. Like little brother just won't go home. Mama said you can't come with me. Get your mom.
Well, hey, it ain't like little brother won't go home because little brother busting your ass. What the hell?
Stuck around.
You supposed to have beat him easy. So anyway, I don't know why there's the delay.
Does he look like a bitch?
And I'm saying.
I don't know.
So anyway, I say it's between Chiefs and Buffalo. They the best team in the league right now.
Like I said, it's still week 1. Everybody's still fresh and rusty because the starters don't play in the preseason. That's the new thing now.
Right.
So
Yeah, week 1 always look weird, and then once it get to week 3, everybody start looking like they supposed to.
And
look.
then Arizona ain't.
Oh, we could talk about how Arizona got their ass whooped.
Yeah, but they played the Chiefs, so it's like,
Right.
let them get some more chemistry. They not done.
Did you have a favorite play of the week, man?
A favorite play of
Or
the
one of the
week.
best plays?
What did I see when I said, wow?
Man, I said that Lamar Jackson bomb. I didn't see the Chiefs highlights, but I was hearing that Patty was looking smooth. But that's just a normal day for Patty.
Right. But he didn't do no wow. Even though Cincinnati lost, Chase has so many fucking catches.
No, that's
even the one that it was one that didn't even count. That was like, oh my.
And the thing
God.
is, every time they put him in position to win, somebody else will mess up. Special
But
teams need to get their ass whooped.
they fucked themselves because they didn't challenge that player. NFL already came out and said, "Oh, that would have been a touchdown."
Yeah, I mean, I know. They ran up to the line and did a
this motherfucker caught the ball.
hurry up
turned like
offense.
this.
When you step your foot inside the
That's the ref fault too, though. He didn't know his job.
yeah, and I saw the ref looking like he kind of guessed. You know what I'm saying? I would have challenged that with the quickness.
It was a bang bang play though, also. So
Right. Well, I mean, I got a low light. Well, this was okay. And speaking of that game, we was talking about how they just kept missing the extra points. Oh no, they kept missing field goals. And this one field goal in particular was like
From 55 yards away.
that was 55.
Boswell.
You got the leg. Hold on, man. My fault.
God, that's just too much. God, that stadium was
All right,
live.
listen.
5 yards away. Boswell.
It's almost like the microphone. It's almost like the microphone was on that motherfucker. Like, yeah.
You know, it'd be that dude holding the sound thing. That's all it was. It was his dumb ass. The little sound globe they be having.
Oh yeah.
That's what it was.
One of those.
11 o'clock in the morning eating chicken noodle soup.
I know they was sick, man, because every time the offense worked their ass off to put them in position, they kept missing something. And not to mention, what's his name? Hook, the next one. McPherson.
Wide left.
I mean, it's almost like that was laces out, Dan. Because that was.
But it wasn't on him, though, because the dude straight had it. He
I
didn't
know he
rotate
had
the
the
ball.
laces in the wrong spot or whatever.
And they missing that long snapper. They're missing their guy.
So
But
anyway, man.
You're a Super Bowl team. You got to
Yeah.
straight up.
So we that was week 1, man. That was week 1 NFL season, man.
I like Cincinnati, dog.
I do too.
I like Cincinnati.
yeah. Not to mention Pittsburgh
They
offense
did
don't look like
everything.
much.
No, they don't. They
And
did
their
everything
defense
to lose that game.
Looked pretty good. And and since he kept making mistakes and kept Pitt in the game. So moving forward, I don't see Pitt doing too much.
No.
this year.
You get 5 turnovers and you still go to overtime.
That's luck.
Not saying much.
Yeah. Man, that was week 1, man. It was a couple other good games. But, I think we talked about all the important stuff.
Man, what's up with Tennessee losing to Giants?
I didn't see that game, but I'm looking like, I don't know what it was. Now, I guess the people that's been supporting Danny
Tannehill.
Dimes, they got something to brag on. It's like,
New York is living right now.
Daniel Jones, like, bro.
They don't care. They living right now, dog.
All right, they
I'm telling
won.
you.
Good for you. But I'm gonna tell you like this:
They don't
y'all
care.
about to be 16-1. It's like they won't win a couple
don't.
other ones. Saquon Barkley had a good game. Let
Oh,
him
yeah. He back.
either let him go or bring in a real quarterback so you can actually compete. Stop playing because you got an amazing running back and you're just gonna waste his career.
It look good, man. You know, I couldn't draft him this year. I already said what I was gonna do.
Yeah, right. So
He went for the burn me again.
All right, man. We're gonna be out of here. So that's our discussion for week one. The week one NFL season with the sports critics. And I'm telling you, we're gonna try to do a stream every Monday. We're gonna try to get a stream in every Monday for the NFL season, and it'll be more polished, man. I'm gonna have an intro. I'm gonna work on some stuff. So we're gonna try to get our stream popping and back a little more organized. But anybody like listen to our discussions on NFL, please subscribe to the channel and also hit the bell icon so you get alerts anytime we post new videos or if we live stream. And as I said, we're gonna try to get a weekly live stream. I say 10 a.m. on Monday mornings.
9 a.m.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you time to get here and all that.
Yeah, about 9.
10 a.m. Monday mornings. We're gonna do a weekly stream on the NFL, and we'll talk about other stuff too. But right now is the NFL.
All day, baby. My heart is beating again.
So all right, y'all, we out of here.